My connection to Hadassah starts with my mother, who was involved with Hadassah throughout my childhood. My Jewish identity is very strong for me. I went to Jewish camps. I was very invested in that part of who I was, so I always knew that I would find something, and I think it was just natural for it to be Hadassah, just to have that link with my mom.
A wonderful place where people can get the care. It doesn't matter who they are. And I think Hadassah we've worked hard to build that hospital.
My parents instilled in me a commitment to Israel, commitment to Judaism, commitment to philanthropy growing up, and I think they've shared that for 66 years they've been married. About marriage is when you're both committed to the same things. It makes life really easy because you're both committed. You know, we're both equally committed to the state of Israel. We're both equally committed to different philanthropies. We feel like it's truly both of our obligations, and we take that very seriously.
Both of my parents, very strong legacy within the Jewish community. Synergy, at least in my mind, in terms of what we do as Jews, between the heart and between the head. My mother really had a great spark, a great smile, really an ability to be able to think and to be able to feel. Because I think that those are as I said, those are the things that when you can synergize those things together, you can be able to do things in a great philanthropic way. But at the end of the day, the reason why we do it is because of Tikkun Olam. That's why we do it. We do it to repair the world. We do it to make the world a better place. If Hadassah is one of the things that's really the heart of Jerusalem, then that's really the heart of the Jewish people. Because the heart of the Jewish people is Jerusalem. You walk around the hospital and you can see how you are a part of making this really special institution and see all the life-giving care that is going on. One of my daughters turned to Ruth and I, and she says, I'm going to be doing this when I get older. That is what you hope for. That is what you want to be able to facilitate. So those are the most important, I think, moments of your life when you realize that you are going to have this great legacy with your family, and by doing that, we collectively will have a great legacy within the Jewish community.
I went on a 4-day mission and we were handing out toys to different kids in the pediatrics. I immediately flashed back to 2005 when my 2 4-year-olds were handing out crayons and stuffed animals to patients at the hospital. Those are indelible moments for me and for my daughters.
I think a lot of people in my generation sometimes lose sight of how special Israel is and how much of a miracle it is for the Jewish people to have it. And I think that, especially with my grandparents who were growing up and didn't have a state of Israel, they always made sure I knew that it was really how special it was that we had a country and that we had a homeland. And that really helped me connect to how special Israel is, not just as a country that exists today, but as a country that has only existed for a small amount of time, and how the existence of Israel is really a miracle.
Trip to Israel in 7th grade, another really big monumental event was the dedication of the Sarah Weizmann Davidson Tower, which is a new state-of-the-art tower at the Hadassah Hospital. And I remember we were going there and we just saw everything was dedicated to someone, and a lot of it was dedicated to someone. We knew we have bricks on the walkway. You can go around, you can see just every piece is someone who donated to help make this thing happen.
Probably the most powerful moment of that trip, 2 really special moments. One, we got to have lunch with Herb and Karen and my parents, so to have all of us together sitting on the deck overlooking the old city, that's a moment you get, which is a moment I knew I wasn't going to get again. And we stood with my mom and dad and Dan and I and our 2 daughters singing Hatikva together. And that moment will never come again.
If you believe in Israel, not only do you as an individual have to contribute, but you've got to help raise money. Contributing has never been a problem. It's been an obligation that you feel you have because it's necessary for any organization if you believe in it.
We have to build Jerusalem, and in order to do that, you need strong institutions like the Hadassah Hospital. It's a real anchor to the city of Jerusalem. Hadassah has been a strong women's organization. These strong women have really advanced our whole civilization.
It's amazing to me they take care of everyone, plus on the cutting edge of everything new.
As a family, we've come full circle by both of us having carried on the models and the legacy that we received from each of our parents. Hadassah provides me with an opportunity to impact the land of Israel, the legacy of being committed to the land of Israel that my parents provided for me, and now I feel like the round building allows Dan and I to make a lasting impact for the next generation, in which Rachel and Hannah will be leaders in continuing our legacy for support of the State of Israel.